Hi guys, welcome back again. So I am back again with another video, and I want to tell you guys some things. Like, it's very important that you should know this if you want to come to Germany, because it's like, don't waste your time to come if there are certain things you're not going to be open-minded to, or how to put it, you know. So I just, anyway, you saw the title, don't come to Germany if that's the title. So on that note, let's get right into the video. So the thing is, you know, like, people move to different parts of the world every day, and there's no place like home. Number one, first thing. But then people want to discover places, discover things, and sometimes you might go somewhere and be like, I think this is the best fit for me, you know. But for some people, Germany might not be the best fit for them. Like, even just to come and study, they might have a whole miserable time here because they will not find a way to fit in, to, like, nothing is, you know, working. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to tell you some things about Germany that if you can already start doing your research and see, oh, Joe, am I ready? It's not even only about Germany, but about moving abroad, or about going abroad, whether it's to study, to work, or even moving permanently, you know, depending on what your goals are. But yeah, let's just get, I'm babbling too much. Let's get right into the video. So number one, unlike what many people think, there's no monetary behind people's houses in Germany. When I see this, it's so funny because I saw a TikTok where this guy was like, when people hear that I live in Germany, what they think. And then he was plucking money out of a tree, No, he first of all planted the money, then he planted the coins, then covered it and watered it, and then a tree grew, and then he started plucking, you know, euro bills from the tree. And it was funny to me because I was like, it's not something that we think only like in our own African backgrounds, but it's like even for like in Turkey, for example, maybe that's what they think, you know. So yeah, if you think you're coming to Germany to get rich quick or die while trying, then no, that's not what Germany is. The truth about it is that you will come here and you will still hustle really hard. It's not like you will just see money. Money will not just be coming to you. No. It is harder. It is as hard as you can think. So the truth is, if you're thinking, oh, when I come to Germany, I'll be rich, I'll be balling, I'll be riding this car, and so it'll probably not happen exactly as you think. It can happen, but not exactly as you think. It's going to be a process. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a whole process, and it's just a life process. You have to work hard, you have to struggle, and you have to, you know, put in the work, and then you might see those results. And the thing is, here you pay a lot of taxes too, so it's not even as if you can just have your money and you have it's yours. There's taxes, there's contributions, there's social pension, there's pension contributions, social insurance, things like that, you know. There are things that will help you, but you have to do that, you know. So it's, if you think Germany is a get rich quick scheme, if I can put it that way, then no, change your mindset. If you want to come here, it's not like that. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be a slow and gradual process, but it's going to be, it's possible, but it's not as you think. It's not, you know, it's not flashy as you think. So yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to say. So don't come to Germany if you want to get rich quick. Second thing, which I think a little bit, it relates to the first point I just said. Don't come to Germany if you're not, or don't go abroad if you're not ready to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like, except if you're coming here, like, you already have people that have put mechanisms in place for you to just come and start balling and being successful. You come here, you have your job, if you're not ready to start from scratch, you cannot move abroad. That is just like a fact. Except if, you know, some people come on the work visa where they get their jobs before coming and stuff like that. That's a whole different thing. But if you're coming and you don't have a job yet, you're coming maybe just to look for a job, or you're coming to study first before you can look for a job and stuff like that, you are going to start from scratch. Even if you had so much money in your country, even if you come here with a blocked account of 30,000 euros plus, you know, you're going to still start from scratch, because there's a lot you have to still learn. And which kind of also brings me to my next point. If you're not ready to learn a new language, if you're like, my mind don't block, because somebody told me that my brain is blocked, there's no, I can't learn a new language at this time or at this point in my life, which I think is dumb to think that. But if you're not ready to learn a new language, don't bother, because it's almost impossible to live here without I now feel like this video is so negative, but then I just want to say some of these facts. It's almost impossible to live here or to get a job here without knowing the language up to a certain point. There is a good percentage of the population that don't know the language and still succeed. You might fall into that percentage if you're lucky, but then, to tell you the truth, the majority, we always go with the majority. The majority of times you would have to know the language. So if you're not ready to learn a new language, if your mind don't block, start to unblock your mind, you know. Except if you're going to a country that speaks the same language like you, then good for you, lucky you, you know. But if you're coming to Germany, unblock your mind, you know. You have to learn the language, because even if at the end of the day you get a job, you want to live life socially, like there's so many things that you have to do. You need the language, right? So unblock your mind. So yeah, I've just combined my second and my third point. You have to start from scratch. You start from scratch and start learning a new language. Maybe start back your career kind of from scratch, because you come and learn a whole new working culture, a whole new working environment, how they do things here, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, if you're not ready to start from scratch, don't even bother, or change your mindset. That's the whole message of this video. Change your mindset, you know. It's not like don't even bother. Change your mindset. So fourth thing. The fourth thing is, if you cannot deal with loneliness, some people don't know how to deal with loneliness, to tell you the truth, which I think sometimes being alone helps you to learn more about yourself. Okay, let me be serious. If you cannot deal with loneliness, I think it's something you should start preparing your mind for, because at some point in your life in Germany, you will be lonely at some point. As in, you will not have friends. I don't know, you might come, you had family and stuff like that, but there is, like, I came here, I have family here, right? But I felt the loneliness at some point. There will be a point in your life where you will feel the loneliness. It might be a very short period of time, it might be a longer period of time for some people, but there will be a point in your life when you feel lonely and kind of depressed. But so if you cannot deal with it, that's something that I think you can start preparing your mind for before you even come, because it's going to happen. You're going to feel like, before you start getting used to everything, start making friends, or start creating this social life, right? You're going to have this point of loneliness. You're going to be homesick. You're going to be like, oh my God, was this a good decision to, you know? You're going to be like, I want to go back. You're going to be like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. This is not how I imagined it was going to be. This is what, you know, if you speak to majority of the people that have moved here, whether it was temporarily or even permanently, they will tell you there was this point in their life that they felt this loneliness, this depression, they were down, you know. So it's just something that is good that somebody like me is already telling you that it happens, and then you kind of mentally prepare yourself for that, and when it hits, you're like, okay, it's just a phase, it's going to pass, it's just a phase. But then just be ready to deal with loneliness. And then that brings me to my last point. So my last point is that if you're not ready to be open-minded, don't even bother. Because I think traveling makes you, that's one of the biggest advantages of traveling. It opens up your mind, if you get what I'm saying, right? Because you will meet people from different countries, different cultures, different traditions, different religions, different sexual orientations different sexual orientations, right? So you have to open up your mind, because you meet people from every freaking walk of life. So what you knew back home or what you knew in your culture is not going to be what will apply here. So you have to be open-minded to accept everybody's way of living, because it's their choice of choosing being a Catholic or choosing being a Baptist or whatever. If you come from a country that is mostly maybe Muslim or whatnot, but then you come and meet people that are Christian, you come and meet people that are Buddhist, you know, that it's just something that you have to, in short, I think it's even an advantage, because it helps you learn what like community living is all about, because people put all of those aside, right? And then you guys just live as a community. So it can be an advantage and it can be a disadvantage, but I choose to see it on the positive side. So if you're not ready to be open-minded and you think you come and be judging people and be like, oh, that's not how we do it in our own country, that's not how we do it in our own church, you know, those kind of things. Then I don't know, because okay, like for example, let me just show you an example of open-minded. I have a friend, she's actually Presbyterian, but when she came here, she was just attending the Catholic church because she couldn't find a Presbyterian church around. So that's how it is. You will just find yourself in, it's like, okay, one God is one God, let's worship, you know. So basically that's just what that's just an example. I've given an example of Christianity, but there are many other things, and I just want to say you have to be ready to be open-minded, and that way you meet many nice people and you meet many people that can be, you know, you also meet assholes, but then it's just part of life. But then if you're not ready to be open-minded, you might not be open-minded now, it's not your fault, but then be ready to be open-minded. That's what I'm saying. You meet many people and you enjoy, you know, community living, you enjoy life and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically it. It was just a chill fun video. I just wanted to tell you that it's not exactly what you imagine in your head, because I know what people imagine in their head when they're like, oof, I'm moving abroad. It's like, no, it's all flashy and stuff. Sometimes we post the flashy things, but trust me, it's not. It's 80% hard work, just like it is 80% hard work. Is it even 100% hard work? Because I don't know what the other 20% for. It's 100% hard work, just as it's 100% hard work back at home in your country, you know. But maybe you have a fighting chance here, maybe you have a fighting chance here back at home, but it just depends on you as a person. But I think opening up your mind and being ready to learn and embrace new things and all of that makes it better for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you do come to Germany because it's a beautiful place, even just to visit. So yeah, okay, that will be it for my video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and as usual, please comment below if you want more videos like this that just chill, that tells you some of those harsh realities of bush. I can tell you, I even tried to censor myself today. So yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, please comment down below and I'll tell you, and we will do those videos. And yeah, thank you so much guys for everything and the support, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.